Hello, Pat's here. I wanted to say hi to you guys and give you a bit of a check-in. Sorry, it's quite bright. I'm sitting outside by my favorite fountain at the hospital. Things are going really well. I am progressing quite well, so well that I don't have to have my labs taken daily anymore, which is awesome. All I'm getting is thiamine, and then obviously they put like all the electrolytes and stuff through my tube, and then through the PICC line if I need like IV medication and stuff like that. But for now, I'm just waiting until my weight is a little bit higher so that I can get the J tube put in, and then once that is put in and this one is removed, then I can start transitioning home, where I will wait to get into supportive housing, and hopefully I won't need that for too long, and then can eventually get on a waiting, like I'll still be on a waiting list for independent housing, and then I can go back to living my life again. I'm not taking in a lot orally right now. It's easier for me to take it in by NG. Most of my oral intake is like milk through my tea that I love. I can't get enough tea. Still a little bit of ice cream and some soup, but my stomach is really shrunk after not being able to eat for so long. A month is a really long time. I had no idea. I thought my appetite would be back, and it's really not. Which is like somewhat sad, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, I have a different relationship now with my body in terms of how I relate to the world, because I see it as like a vessel for my soul, and my soul is the one that wants to interact with my friends, and in order for me to be able to interact with life and my friends, I have to keep the vessel healthy, and part of that is doing my feeds. And I guess the pleasure that I used to derive from food, it's so funny because I have a friend of mine, close friend, that doesn't actually enjoy eating, like, so I always thought that would be really hard as somebody with an eating disorder, and I've become that person where I'm not driven by food so much anymore. I could probably go a whole day without eating and I wouldn't notice. I would not go a whole day without drinking fluid. My bowl is taking a bath. Sorry, you've got to see this. This is just adorable. Look at this little crow. I want to say it's a crow. I think it's a crow. He's taking a little bath in the bird bath. Yeah, it's very odd for me because I used to really enjoy food. I do miss like ramen noodles and stuff like that, but not to the point where I go and like seek it out because the pain is so bad that when eating causes me pain, it's almost like I have a bit of a negative association that I'm going to have to rewire in my brain, because food causes me pain now. So that's a little bit frustrating, but oh well, I'll get there again. I'm just so thrilled to be wanting to be alive. Wanting to die again was a scary place to be. Contacting my assisted dying doctor was a scary place to be. And thinking about a life without my mom was a scary place to be. And now that I have these options, that they're actually listening to me and allowing me the tubes, and I feel like a bit of a cyborg human, but I'll be leaving here with like all these stomas and stuff, but it'll allow me to have a life. And they've totally told me that like I'm in good health, so, which is a bloody miracle. So clearly I'm meant to be here. I reapplied to school today. I'm planning to take some courses next term, so that would be in January, just to see what I'm interested in. I'm really into, I like seeing all the nurses around me. It makes me want to be a nurse, but I don't know if I'd have the stamina. But some writing courses might be nice, so I could finally finish my book. So I think I'll take some writing courses. Anyways, my mom was on her way, so I thought I would just give you that update, and maybe I'll film a little bit later this weekend. I hope you guys all have a really wonderful weekend, whether it's a long weekend where you are. It is here. We have a Labor Day on Monday. Monday is also my wedding anniversary. It would have been 9 years that we would have been married this year. So it's a bit of a tough one, but that's okay. I think I'm going to bring some of her favorite flowers to the beach this weekend and throw some in the water in her memory. Even though things weren't great in our marriage, I still hold a lot of love in my heart for her. And I did yesterday for her birthday send her twin a card via my father-in-law. that was the only address I could track down. They lost touch with me after they started using drugs when she died. So anyways, don't have to go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, so I'll post this and I'm gonna go see my mom, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend.